Desdemona.
Status report.
Got activity, Des. Not sure how long for a piece.
The Institute is a huge... What I'm about...
I like the name.
There's a man. Dozens of synths owe him their life. If your plan works...
Okay.
Tom's encrypted a message for Pate. Until you make... Can you do that?
Bring it on.
You can do this.
Uh-huh.
Stand on the platform. Tom, talk to me.
Booting up the scan sequence. This frequency is only going to work once. You know Rue doesn't make the same mistake twice. So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now!
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Sean?
Huh?
You are here
Yes, I'm
for
Sean.
your son.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean. It's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
We're leaving this place. Together. Okay, Sean?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here! Help me!
Sean, please, calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you? After all this time?
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens.
In a manner of speaking. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic. Plenty of that was even in their attempts. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions.
Your mother.
Yes. I've gone over the records of the incident, of course.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
What would you have me say? The world is a dangerous place? Oh, for many years, I never questioned. With old age comes regret. But what else can I say?
I think I've heard it.
Very well.
Uh-huh.
The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. I've been a part of something amazing here. And now, after all these years, you have an
I won't be a part of this.
Why? The Institute can provide... You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. I simply ask that you give the Institute. We really do have... Will you take...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
I had certainly hoped we could work together.
Right.
Understand, though. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you.
Garrington wants word.
The importance of Bunker Hill and our asset there is not widely known. Please keep it that way.
Bad news. They kicked me out of the Institute. I can't get back in.
Well, thank God you're still alive. Listen, at this point, we're done.
Is that it?
Not with the railroad. Without help, the railroad simply doesn't have the... to forcibly free the synths in the Institute. And there's only one army that's ever beat the Institute. Last I heard, there was a remnant of them holed up near Concord.
Sure.
It's not much to go on, but
willing to do some work.
I need your help to attack the Institute.
The Institute? Why?
They kidnapped my son. I need your help to attack the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world?
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. I'd like to help, but you know my situation.
Uh-huh.
Take care of your gun, it'll take care of you.